Hello, friends from MMFT. I thought I'd do a quick spotlight on a new game that's come out on Steam. This is called Ark. Uh, it's really new to Steam, just came out recently. It's one of your sandbox survival build Minecraftian type stuff games, but it has dinosaurs. That's its big claim to fame as far as difference from all the others like Rust and 7 Days to Die. But I do actually like it so far. The graphics are pretty nice on it, and you can also host your own game or a local game, which is far different from most of the other ones because you have to play on their servers. But this, they automatically added the option to host your own. So I'm going to do that just to show you some of the graphics and the mechanics of the game. So we will host... Oh, wait. Sorry, still getting used to it. We'll play local. It does take a little while to load up. I think they're still working on everything that's in the game so far. You can see how it's adding all the assets down here, landscape, sub-levels, so on and so forth. I have not played it very much, so I'm not quite as sure if you can actually mess with the terrain like you could in Minecraft, but I do know a lot of the assets in game are easy to break down and move if you need a larger area to build your base. So obviously going to have to wait. Usually it gets stuck on rivers and lakes physics. That's usually the last asset it loads, but I do rather like this game. They've added some interesting ideas. Obviously, like I said, there's dinosaurs in the game, but you can also actually tame said dinosaurs and ride them as mounts, which is pretty neat. Also, you have to unlock the ability to craft stuff through a level up system, which is also very interesting, and I like the idea of that because a new player to the server would not be able to automatically just own everything. So here we are, we've just woken up. It might have spawned me with the character I've been screwing around with, but you see already this game is pretty damn nice looking. Right off the bat we've got a, what is this? Parasaur? I don't know. When I was a kid I used to call these the duck dinosaurs. But obviously not hostile. You tell by the names whether or not they are hostile just due to the color. This is yellow, so it means if I attack it, it will attack me back. Go into the inventory screen by pressing I, and I like in the background how you see this is a high technology game, but you start at the caveman level. You get your specimen implant, which saves all your attributes, and like as you level up, like you can see here, crafting speed is leveled up to 110. That's because I actually put my experience points into it to level it up to a higher level, along with fortitude and my carry weight. But basically, you have your inventory. They give you a Parasaur Ark Founder saddle, and this is what you use to actually saddle and tame dinosaurs. And then I haven't figured out how to use the hunter hat skin yet, but I may later on and show you guys what I'm talking about. And then you get into your craftables, and at the very beginning you do not start off with any of this. You actually have to unlock everything. And in order to do that, you go to your engram tech tree. And this is basically where you unlock everything that you can build in the game. And as you can see, it's pretty damn extensive. From some of the teaser gameplays, like right there you can see a rocket launcher already, so yeah, obviously we're getting high level, and I'm guessing this is an auto turn. So yeah, you get high tech later on in the game, but this also takes level 60, and who knows how many of these engram points to get to. But seeing as this game is just a recent release and just come out, they've already added a hell of a lot to the game just to make it interesting and exciting. There's also a player customizer to where you can make your characters look however you wish. I should have thought about a better name than Bob, but I was just trying it out, so now I'm going to play with Bob. It's just like any other survival run-up and wood, which I'm actually killing myself doing this. And as you punch the wood, it will eventually break this tree, and you can no longer harvest from it. Luckily, it does not take down your health too badly when you first start off. You also have the option to walk up to certain items and collect them by pressing E. And you can see I'm collecting food, stones, more food, fibers, very important for your early clothing. Just run around real quick and grab a bunch of stuff and see if I can at least do the initial crafting to show you. It does kind of make sense that they made it to where you can actually harm yourself by punching trees. That makes more sense than Minecraft does. But alright, let's see if I have enough. We'll go into craftables, and I do have enough. You really do have to start out with the stone pick first, because this right here is utilized to get the materials for later on items. Like you have to get flint from the large rocks, and that's how you get your initial weapon and your stone hatchet. I do have enough to make some of the basic clothing, a thatched wall if I wanted to. But with your structures, you actually have to lay down foundations first before you can build the actual walls on them. So I do like that because it also makes you have to plan out things properly, and their build system works to where if it's a four-sided item like the thatch foundation, the thatch wall automatically will click onto wherever the edge of the foundation is, making it a lot easier to get your structures built, but it doesn't really leave much to the imagination because most of your buildings are square anyways, and like you can't have round structures, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and make the stone pickaxe, craft item. There is a certain amount of time required to craft it, which you can upgrade with the crafting speed. But now I have a stone pickaxe, and normally you would have to go into the inventory items, grab the pick, and drag it down into your hotbar, which is the 1 through 0 keys. But now that I have it, I can go ahead and equip the pick, and let's find a rock and beat the crap out of it. You can use items like this on basically materials that they're not supposed to be used on. You just get a reduced amount of material out of it. So I can see some rocks in the distance. This is one thing I found that they don't have quite fixed yet, or maybe it's supposed to be this way, but we have this giant rock here, and I'm going to start beating the hell out of it. And we get materials. There's our flint for the axe. But the giant rock splinters into a million pieces. And I don't know if that was intentional or what, but it seems kind of silly that a boulder or rock this gigantic blows up into a million pieces like that. But I don't know, maybe that was intentional. We'll find out. This is a very early release of the game, so... Alright, there's some more flints. I'll try and collect enough that I can build at least a basic to show you some of the combat. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Alright, let's see if we got enough. What are we missing? We're missing wood. That's easy to remedy. We could build a axe. Let's see, I've got 18 flints. I need only 2 for that. Got 16 fiber, 12. I don't need fiber for this one, so we're going to make a stone hatchet real quick. I should be able to get the rest of the wood, no problem now. And you can see it's getting darker. They did add daytime, nighttime effects, so I'm going to have to hurry in order to show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see. Real quick. Craft a spear. Come on. Alright, we got a spear. Now let's try and find some enemies before the sun goes down. Very caveman-ish, but that's okay. They should be starting out. There is a Brontosaurus in the background. Also, you can see there's a really high-tech looking spider over here. I have not explored that yet. Usually as you get further inland, you encounter much more hostile creatures, and apparently I just took it out. So, yay. Again, there's environmental effects, so I am slowly getting colder. And here's a dodo. Thought one time extinct, but they survive in the game. So combat's really simple, just hit him, and I might nope, he is not hostile toward me. So, hit him a couple more times, and then to harvest them, you just continue to attack them and get stuff from their bodies. But that's the basics of the game. It's just another collect. Oh, well, that must have been the females. Sorry, but you gotta die so I can do it. And hide. Oh, oh. No! This Stegosaurus did not like my attacking these poor innocent dodos. I can't get away, and I'm dead. I think I'm gonna end it there. But you can see basically it's another survival. They've added some interesting items to it. This is a map of the actual island that you're on. It'll show you where you died. You can pick your respawn locations and all that. It's pretty enjoyable. But I think I'm going to leave it there, and let me know what you think. And if you enjoy this game, go to Steam and look it up. It's called Ark.